Was I leading him or replacing her? There's a special kind of surrender that happens when you give someone control over your pleasure. It's not just a kink, it's a psychological switch. When you stop making decisions and just obey, your body reacts differently, sometimes more intensely than ever before. This story is about one of those men, a man who didn't want to dominate. He wanted to be led. Hi, my name is Mia. I worked as a cam model for 2 years. During that time, I've heard it all, from mundane fantasies to things I wish I could unhear. Every day was like spinning a roulette of human desire. You never know who you'll meet or what they'll ask. For the longest time, I avoided dominance. Even though members begged me for it, especially the older ones, men twice my age, much bigger, often CEOs or high-ranking professionals. They'd spend their day commanding others, and then come to me wanting nothing more than to serve, to obey, to be released from being in charge. But the man in the story, he was different. You could tell just from his nickname, your servant. Cute, right? He was young to 20, maybe 25, and Indian. He was polite, sweet, eager to please. He showered me with praise, called me his queen, and asked for nothing in return. With him, I felt free to experiment. I wasn't afraid of judgment. He didn't have much experience, and maybe that's why I found it easier to step into my role. The first instruction I gave him was simple. Take off your shirt. He smiled and did it immediately. Then touch your chest, slowly. Then slap your thigh. He did gently at first, then harder, until I said, stop. He looked into the camera, eyes wide with anticipation. He waited for more, and so I gave it. You've been good, I told him. You're pleasing your mistress. Keep going. His eyes lit up. Each command I gave, he obeyed. Each praise, he soaked it in like sunshine. He didn't want pain. He didn't want degradation. He just wanted someone to take the lead. And I realized I liked leading. Our sessions became a ritual. He loved instruction. Cam instructions, that was his favorite thing. Touch your chest, now your stomach, slower, good boy. Sometimes I tease him with countdowns. 5, faster. 4, turn around. 3, don't stop. 2, 1, and then silence. He never knew if I'd let him finish. Sometimes I'd switch tasks at the last second. Make him start over. He didn't seem to mind. He was addicted to the voice, to the rhythm, to the praise. You're doing so well, I told him. Your mistress is very pleased. And then came the twist. One night, I mentioned how much he was improving. He paused and said something that threw me off completely. You sound just like her, he typed. I frowned. Who? My old mistress, he said. Her name was Jessica. She was strict, but I liked it. Until the day she disappeared. That name hit me like a punch. Jessica? It couldn't be. There was a girl with that name who used to work at my agency. She left suddenly after some scandal. We weren't close, but the rumors were wild. Something about a member who became obsessed, crossed boundaries. Got her into trouble. I asked carefully, did she work here? He didn't answer, just sent a tip and said, I miss her. Suddenly, the pieces came together. The attention, the obsession, the hunger in his eyes when I called him good boy. This wasn't new for him. This was history repeating itself. And I was slowly stepping into someone else's shoes, unknowingly, unwillingly, or maybe not entirely unwillingly. It wasn't just his words anymore. It was the way he looked at the camera, the way he paused after every command, the way he anticipated, not my next words, but hers. Was I really the one in control? Or just a shadow of the woman he had before? One night, he came in breathless. "I want to confess something," he wrote. "I know I'm not supposed to talk about it, but I waited. I was the reason Jessica left," he typed. My breath caught. She gave me everything. I wanted more. I sent her gifts, letters. I tracked down her personal account. I crossed the line, and when she pulled back, I punished myself. There was a long pause. I didn't touch anyone else after her until you. I stared at the screen, and suddenly I saw it, the praise he wanted, the obedience, the rituals. He wasn't just serving a mistress. He was trying to recreate her through me. I sat in silence. "I hope you don't hate me now," he added. I didn't answer right away. How could I? I was never Jessica. I wasn't even sure I wanted to be, but I was there. And part of me wanted to help him or fix him, or maybe just understand why men like him fall for women like us. Maybe it's not about power. Maybe it's about healing through control. Maybe it's about recreating a moment that once made them feel safe. Or maybe it's just another game of give and take. What do you think?